Hey everybody, this week I'm going to talk about the 3 keys to being a good basketball coach. Check down below, make sure you subscribe and like, do all those kind of things, but check down below for the next 3 or 4 days. We're running a giveaway for teachhoops.com. You can win a free year of Teach Hoops, a $250 value of teachhoops.com. Office hours, mentoring, videos, everything you would ever want to be a basketball coach is down there. Click down below. There's lots of different ways that you, as a listener of this, can win a free year. So go check it out, and here we go. All right, this week I thought I would discuss the 3 keys I think it is to be a good coach. Doesn't matter if you're a youth coach, doesn't matter if you're a high school coach, doesn't matter which level you're at. These are things that I was thinking about on a walk today that I think every coach needs to be successful. So the first thing I think you need to have is you need to know your players. You need to know what the ins and outs are, and obviously this has changed for me as an older coach. I've had to learn different things as time's gone on. And there wasn't Twitter when I was starting. There wasn't the internet the way it is right now, and a phone walking around. So things have changed. So you have to know your players. You have to know what makes them tick. They have to know that you love them, that you care about them, that it's just not about winning basketball games. And I think one of the keys that I don't remember which coach told me this, but you have to treat every player fairly, but not equally. So let me say that again. You have to treat every player fairly, but not equally. Obviously, that's the same in life. It's you treat everybody fair, but some people have earned different levels of by their work ethic, by showing up, by what they're able to do. So you treat everybody fair, but not equal. I think that's really important. That's the first thing. Second thing is I think you got to know your stuff. It's one of the reasons I started teachhoops.com. You need to know your things. You need, look at the books I have sitting behind me. You have to know your stuff if you're going to be a successful coach. Doesn't matter which sport, doesn't matter if it's basketball or not basketball. You need to know your stuff. You need to do your homework. You need to find mentors. You need to spend time learning different offenses and defenses. And that goes into knowing your players. You need to learn to spend all the time to do that if you want to be a successful coach. If you don't know your stuff, you can only fool it so long. And the third thing is I think you got to have a roadmap. You have to show it to your players. Here's where we are right now. Here's where we're going to end. And here is how we're going to do that. As a coach, just like as a teacher of the game, you have to be organized. You have to have the respect of your players, but you have to be able to give them a roadmap and tell them that this roadmap is starting from point A and going to point B. And if we're going to be successful, that's the way we're going to get there. So you have to know your players, you got to know your stuff, and you got to have a roadmap to get from point A to point B, and explain it to your players. They will benefit. If you have those 3 things down, I think you'll be a pretty successful coach. Have a great week.